Hi guys, Filipina Wife-Abroad here. We are having breakfast with my husband, Chris. Hi. Look at his shirt. Rock the bald. But, I am gonna give him the baldness next week. Well, guys, while having this really wonderful, breakfast. By the way, this is what I made last night. This is the red velvet cake. Yeah, but guys, this video is actually about my husband because I came across this video and I was like, oh my god, I felt happy today. I feel up because of this video. So let's see. Charming, I'm gonna take your real reaction for now. So Chris didn't see this video yet, so let's play. Let's hit it on. If you want to stop, you can stop. You can give your reaction, whatever.
First true Filipino rapper on the news, sing to it if it cool. Haters cause news when I put my city on the map. 2200, long over city, no cap. Never forgetting the shit with my cousin was sitting. We always just listen to rap. Kendrick, I mean ASAP with some metal and mammy, we turn up with that. But one day till the sun came, now I want fame like a kid in the trap. Hey, I've been in Spain, but the letter S is silent. I'm claiming my reign like a king so I can water crops for surviving. Go brave, you tripping. Had a homie, he was crippin'. Ain't got no love for the people who talk over songs when they came in and listen. These bars never done. 3 stars in the sun. Hey, blue, red, drink down on the flag. No, we never fear none. Most of us didn't go up on a trust fund. One that I'm willing to kill for a loved one. I'm on the move from another in the summer.
So,
What was it? Oh my god.
well, let's talk about it. So, you're showing me a Filipino rapper.
Uh-huh.
Is he the only rapper in the Philippines?
No, but hold on.
Ginto. You know, he looks like he has to go to the bathroom really badly. His face, I've seen that face.
I've been kind of discriminated in my own home country. Some say like,
That's the least looking Pinoy I've ever seen.
Least looking Pinoy.
despite any turmoil, I'll be proud of my soil.
You wanna continue it? Okay, yeah.
So, do they have rappers in the Philippines?
Yeah, we do have a lot.
Do you have rappers that look like that in the Philippines?
I mean, his looks, his appearance. What's wrong with his looks?
He does not look.
Like a Filipino?
He looks like his two parents were missionaries, and maybe he just grew up in the Philippines. But I'm thinking his parents were not necessarily from the Philippines.
Okay. Well,
Keeping in mind the famous American athlete Tim Tebow's from the Philippines too. And he doesn't look like he's from the Philippines either.
But as far as I know that both of his parents are Filipino and he even grew up in the Philippines. Yeah, so this is his dad now, Charming. He looks old. This is an old picture. And he's a member of the band. And this is her mom. I think she's my age. Yeah, so his dad, like when he was very young, and look at his hair. That is very similar to Ismail. So look at them, very similar. Yeah, can you spot the difference, Charming? So I researched about this guy, his dad, and I found out that he was very famous in 90s, which, I am batang 90s. And I found this song. Listen. Charming, that is super, super my favorite. Well, of course, I look for this video, and here he is, Charming. Look at him. Twink. Oh, not this guy, Charming. No, not that guy. This guy. I'll sing for you, Charming. Those laughter and tears we share for years.
Memories that we had for so long, it's me and you. Now you've gone away, you left me all alone.
Go on, do what you want, but please don't leave me. You'll break my heart.
Hey, what should I do? Babe, I'm missing you. Please don't disappear. These are the words you should hear.
Time and time again, I wish that you were here. Everybody! Go, ba, ba, ba. Charming. I was really crazy about this song before. So no wonder. Like father, like son.
He speaks like a Filipino, sings like a Filipino, doesn't look like a Filipino though. But
everybody's thinking like, oh, he grew up in the States. And so now you're like cleared it up. He's been like 5 years. So what people are wondering now though is why do you speak English so well though?
Why do I speak English so well? I grew up listening to like American media. Like
Right.
That was what my parents fed me.
Well, Charming, he's half Filipino and half Caucasian. But to me, by looking at him, he has this more on Mexican feature. So does it have an impact on you?
look, I lived in New York City. I worked in Brooklyn, and I used to go to street parties in Brooklyn 15, 20 years ago, where they had some of the best rappers of all time sitting there, practicing their trade. I thought this guy had okay rhythm, he rhymed okay, but he spent more time screaming than he spent rapping.
Kanya ka mag-isip kay bathala kasi singil utang na galing sa loob na lumutang hinain sa turon na may pusang sinain sa uray no nga imbagakin niya yung ti tuyak lang nga gut uray no sinuti ang tayo
really didn't have a lot to say other than I'm proud to be a Filipino, other than I don't look like a Filipino and everybody trashes me, I'm still proud.
Lahat kayo, all of you. Ever since bata ako, I've been kind of discriminated in my own home countries.
But he should have something a little bit more to say from a
It's just
cultural
because
perspective.
it's just because he was speaking Tagalog, which you couldn't pick up.
I picked it up. He said, I'm proud to be a Filipino, even though I don't look like a Filipino, and everybody's trashing on me all the time. But I'm proud anyway, and he kept repeating it.
Tayo'y Pilipino. Tayo'y Pilipino. Tayo'y Pilipino. Tayo'y Pilipino. Tayo'y Pilipino. Kahit anong kulay ng balat, isa sa puso. Mapatagalog, Bisaya o Ilocano. Walang tatalo sa bagsik ng ating dugo. Isigaw ng malakas ang ating panalo. Huwag lang pag-usapan ng mga negatibo. Pangyayari sa mga panika nasa mundo. Kinabukasan na natin to.
That is not good social commentary. All right? If you're going to rap, and if you want to be a good rapper, you damn well better have some decent social commentary with you. This is rank amateur. Simply because you can rhyme, take it back to the lab and do a bit more practice and layer it in with some real social context, and then we'll go from there. You know, is he talking about the plight of the people? Is he talking about the struggles of today? No. He's just talking, I'm proud to be a Filipino.
No, Charming. He is actually discussing social issue in the Philippines, or maybe in the world, you know. Maybe he's just generalizing this line. You should listen to this.
Huwag lang pag-usapan ng mga negatibo. Pangyayari sa mga panika nasa mundo.
He actually said, iwasan ang negatibo. Negative. You should avoid negatives, negativity. Wherever you are in a part of the world, you should avoid it. You know what? In fact, he's discouraging people to be negative, to be, you know, to be optimistic, you know?
To like say mubahay to wherever he goes?
No, he said that in this line because you said that he is not discussing about social issues. He said, you know, he's just encouraging people to be optimistic. Don't be negative wherever you are in the world. Because of this song, because of the lyrics, he's actually rumored like he is the member of DDS. You know what it means by DDS?
No.
Duterte. Actually, there are two kinds. I'm not really sure, guys. But DDS, Duterte Death Squad. But that is wrong. People are accusing him that he is the member of Duterte Death Squad. But he is the real member of another DDS meaning. You know what it means by that? And he is my co-member. We are the members of Duterte Die Hard Supporter. Yay!
Look, I mean, if he's going around telling people, oh, be positive, I'd rather listen to Don't Worry, Be Happy. Do-do-do-do-do. My
You know what?
landlord says the rent is late. He may have to litigate, but don't worry, be happy. Do, 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 do. So if that's what the dude is saying, I would not call that worthy of a good rapper. He's got to deal with social issues. He's got to deal with, you know, the interactions, you know, the imbalance of wealth, the crime, the injustices of the world. To come back and sing, don't worry, mubahay. It just, there's no depth to it. There's just none.
No, excuse
And there's a big difference in quality. You would know self-respecting rapper would go around rapping, don't worry, I'll be happy. That's not the word. It's not good, Pinky.
You know that he's in the US. You know that he's in the US right now.
Okay, so
Yes.
there's 2.5 million Filipinos in the U.S. right now.
And
So
you know
what?
how many views? How many views? Can you see how many views he has got now? OMG. 18 million.
Well, I mean, if you look at it, we watched this video the other night with 50 million just because of a piano sitting in King's Cross Station in London. Just somebody playing the piano. Nobody I ever heard of before. So, you know, he hit the point where everybody in the Philippines loves to hear people say, I'm from the Philippines, yeah. But if you're going to rap, you damn well better have a social message to it other than Filipino pride, raise the flag.
It's just maybe because he's dedicating, this song to his fellows here in the U.S. Like, so many are changing, so many are not embracing later on. The longer they stay here, and they just, despite, no, sorry for the word, but,
Pinky,
Ah,
it's a country of immigrants.
okay.
You blend. It's a melting pot.
Yeah.
It's not keep your old culture and heritage.
Yes, right, but
It's
he
a
just-
melting pot.
Yeah.
If everybody keeps their culture and heritage, we end up with balkanization. You end up with civil wars and strife.
And you know what?
You don't want that.
Okay,
This
what
guy
about-
is just
okay.
so far off base.
No.
And there's no, yeah.
As you can see, he lives in the U.S. and he's embracing the American life. The language. He doesn't sound a Filipino now.
Oh, he
and-
does. It's raise the flag.
No, he
raise
doesn't
the flag,
have.
Raise the
but
flag.
just he still wants to stick, to his blood. He just really want to tell the
Ginto,
world that
go.
originally I'm Filipino. And he's not the only one. Immigrant who is saying that I'm Filipino. I mean, some other races as well, or other nationality. I'm sorry for the word race, but for the other nationality. So he's just emphasizing here that I'm Filipino. I can sing. And
Now that you've been in the U.S. for a couple of years, have you heard anybody really care one way or the other in the U.S.? Whether you're from the Philippines or Mexico.
so who do you think
Or
of this?
Kentucky.
So who do you think this million viewers here?
There are people in the Philippines who are all excited because this guy is screaming, raise the flag.
Hey guys, so please comment there down below. Who are you? Who are these 13 million? Are you one of them?
So I guarantee you we could do a video right now with you screaming, raise the flag, and doing a brief rap and get 2 million views. But that's just, playing
So-
to the lowest common denominator.
So do you understand there's 13 million Filipinos who are watching this on and comparing to me as your Filipino wife? Do I
You
have
do
the
it,
same
too.
reaction?
Yes, you did. You brought it down here. You're so excited. Look, this guy is screaming, raise the flag.
I did not tell you that he's Filipino first. Guys, this is raw.
Yeah, but I recognize Tagalog.
Mga kababayan!
What?
So he said that.
He did not. He said, mabuhay!
No, listen to this.
I listened. I heard what he said.
Very clearly charming. He said, mga kababayan.
Very clearly, he said,
Mga kababayan.
mabuhay! So,
Hey, wait a minute.
if you're going to rap, you better be clear with your words.
It's very clear. He said, do you know what it means? Like, mga kababayan.
It means-
my countrymen.
No, it means welcome in Filipino. We're all family. I've seen the commercials. The
What?
dude's a walking billboard. Come visit the Philippines.
He did not say mabuhay.
Well,
He said
damn
mga
sure says it.
kababayan. It means, can you say, mga
Mana,
kababayan.
kaba, bayan. But that's not what he said. He said mubay. Oh, Pinky.
Mga kababayan. My countrymen.
Pinky, you're just hearing what you want to hear, not what he really said.
Oh. You know the meaning of mabuhay, right?
Well, they made up word for commercials. And no real Filipino would ever say that word.
No way. We say mabuhay. My
You
God.
do not once. In my 50 trips to the Philippines, in my countless work meetings and social settings,
You had a trips and road trips and no one says mabuhay?
well, the dude then he's talking with marbles in his mouth because it damn well sounds like mabuhay.
He's eating one.
Mabuhay! I'm like, no real
and
Filipino.
you said-
And by the way, you're the one that told me no Filipino says mabuhay.
I
It's
did
all for
not say
Westerners.
that.
He
Okay,
says
guys,
it's only
you
for
know-
Westerners coming here. It's
This guy with the rock the ball is just really saying a lie. Oh my God. What are you saying? Why are you putting
Well,
blame on me now?
when I walked into your family and I'm like, mabuhay, 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 and you're like,
Chummy, you're betraying
No way.
me. You are embarrassing me here to my fellow Filipino. Make up a bayan. Make up a bayan. my countrymen.
So you want me to be dishonest? Is what you're saying.
To your fellow
Well, then,
American viewers of
to my
mine.
fellow American viewers, ignore the fact that, you know, my wife told me that no true Filipino would ever say Mubayan.
Well,
ignore the fact that she's singing this rapper who's so good, who sounds like he's got a bunch of marbles in his mouth.
Okay, listen to it one more time.
Mabuhay!
When you wrote the song, what was you thinking?
You know, it started all from the idea of my mom, just like, why don't you use, cause I explained to her about like hip hop sampling, how in beats, you know, you sample like other music from other things to like put it behind like hip hop drums.
Yeah.
And then she was like, why don't you use, ba't di mo gamitin yung, like the cultural music in the Philippines.
Yung old
like,
school talaga.
Yung old school
right?
talaga. And then, so I thought in my head, the first thing she wanted me to do was tinikling, which is also like a cultural dance.
Charming, I'm with you. All right. So if you're a rapper, you should get yourself involved in social issues. I'm with you. All right. And I cannot really blame this guy. At his young age, he's very patriotic. He's very nationalistic. You know what, Ginto? Just stop. Charming, he's just very nationalistic. For sure, Duterte would really love this guy. So can you imagine he's making his own style in his music? Do you know, have you heard of this trap music? Trap. I actually Googled it.
Okay, so what's trap?
What is a trap music? Trap.
What's a trap music? I don't know.
According to Google, Ginto, trap music is a kind of sub-genre of hip-hop. Ginto is a sub-genre of hip-hop. It is originated in Atlanta. Atlanta.
Okay. Atlanta. Hotlanta.
Atlanta. Atlanta. So, in fact, one of the reactors on YouTube actually like said when this reactor saw him, oh, he looks like from Atlanta. So anyway, it's trap originated in Atlanta, where it's a kind of place where anyway illegal drugs are sold there. So anyway, yeah, it's a kind of trap music. Did you hear him explaining how his music started? Ginto, how his music started, Jeremy?
Well, his mother told him to put a backtrack using some cultural music.
Yes.
But
isn't it good?
I mean, that
there's just showing patriotism, you know.
yeah.
So
he's got a better American accent, speaks better English than I do.
Trap music, trap cariñosa. Yeah, are you familiar with our folklore dance, our folklore music? Are you familiar with that? Okay, I'm gonna listen to this, and then you see if you're interested. Okay, you should know because you married a Filipina.
What, do you know my folklore music? Can you name one folklore music from
I'm not ready for that yet because
and any folklore
I'm not ready.
dances?
Hey, I'm not ready for that yet. But I have to study that. I must study that when I get my citizenship. If I start to process my citizenship, then that's the time that I will study your culture, your folklore, dance,
You've been living here
music.
2 years and you haven't studied anything yet. 2 years.
Because it's not, the beginning of my citizenship journey yet. My process. Okay, you must see this.
Alright. So I do know the tap music where they're banging the sticks.
It's
and
bamboo.
They're banging the sticks and the people jump in between the sticks, the two girls, and they're dancing as they're jumping in the sticks, and the two guys are taking the sticks, they're clapping them together.
Yeah, we were doing that.
Yeah, I've seen that. I know about it. But Jesus, if I'm rapping, I'm not rapping to a couple of boys playing hopscotch with
He's
a
just,
couple of girls.
you know what? He's just really being so, you know, artistic and very creative.
If you say
Charming.
so.
What?
But if you're gonna rap, you ought to rap. You damn well shouldn't sit there and trace your roots back to clicking sticks. you
But
know?
anyway, Charming, this is just the original choice of his mom, because this is actually, you know, his choice.
But his background music that he's using is not traditional Filipino background music. The tracks he sampled were more step music than they were background music. For
But
the
you must see
Philippines.
this, actually. But that is not his
I've
choice.
seen this
The
before.
tinikling.
We had a conversation about the two people clicking sticks, and you got mad at me watching the people clicking sticks. You were like, quit watching the people clicking sticks.
I didn't
That's
say
not
that.
my culture.
That is a, but then, no, I didn't say that. Okay, this one. Look at this, look at this.
This is the video. This is it. This is the video that made you mad.
No, no. I did not mean it. It's just, for me, it's just so boring. Because you were like, you were glued watching this. Like, very simple in the Philippines, you know? By the way, this is shout out to Filipina Filipina P. This is her channel. Yeah, so this is the tinikling, okay?
Yeah, I've watched it. Or
Yeah.
I watched part of it until you made me turn it off.
Because look at that, it's just so boring. You want to learn it? You want to dance like that?
Well, I was thinking about it until you yelled at me.
Something that was close to my heart is cariñosa. You know?
There you go.
Cariñosa yung naging paborito ko noon eh. Kasi naalala ko pero meron pa akong memory na parang pinuri ako ng teacher ko noon.
Right?
So Charming, they're really different from tinikling to this kind of dance. And FYI, I was a very good folklore dancer before, until college. Shout out to my college friends, my high school friends. I'm not really sure if I did it in my high school, but maybe college. Elementary, I joined this a lot of times. And I was a very good dancer. And my mom made my dresses.
Have you taught your dog to dance?
Suddenly
this?
why? So why suddenly
Yeah, so
about
what?
Ginto?
Well, I mean, you teach him to dance every night. You dance with your dog.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm
It's
just finding
Zumba.
out.
It's Zumba actually. Good. Yeah, so hey, so that's the final music that he wanted to, what is that, to join?
To sample.
To
He
sample?
samples and uses the sample as a backtrack.
Yeah, so
But
what do
I
you think
did
of
not.
that?
I did not hear that in the music itself. He had some Persian upper steps music.
No.
from the Caucasus
Okay, listen to
start
this,
with.
listen to this.
Mga kababayan!
that there is this. Okay, so every Filipino, when we heard it, like, oh my God, that is cariñosa. Can you say cariñosa?
Cariñosa.
Spanish. That's Spanish.
I can speak Spanish.
Sample.
So, a sample of speaking
Yeah,
Spanish?
yeah. Okay, you say, hey guys, hello, this is Filipina Wife-Abroad here. She's torturing me.
It's definitely torture.
All right. But hey, Charmy, do you know Manny Pacquiao?
I've heard of him. He's a little fellow that works in government.
Be careful.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
All right. So anyway, but we respect him, you know.
But
so
he is a little fellow.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, there's nothing.
Yeah, this is
disrespectful
Manny
about
Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao. But hey, Charming, why did I mention about him? Because you know that in his city, General Santos City, Jensan.
Okay.
So Jensan, Charming, Jensan, so Bisaya people, Cebuano
Right.
people. Okay. So the neighborhood is, if I'm not mistaken, Jensen, and next to it is Ormoc City. Have you heard Ormoc City? There are so many Americans who also found beautiful girls in Ormoc City.
No, not really. It's not on my list to find beautiful girls in
Ormoc City.
Yeah.
All right, so in Ormoc City. And you know what? There are really, really great dancer in there.
Okay.
In hip hop.
Okay.
And can you imagine when Izzy released this in Wish Bus, when he performed in that Wish Bus, just maybe after 2 days or 1 day, after 2 days, and then he became hit like 10 million views, and oh my God, these young people, they choreographed so fast, Charming, and you must see this. International performance, these young kids doing hip hop. You know, Ismail wanted to sing this to commemorate and to give honor to our folklore music. And you saw the tinikling, and the cariñosa, right? So did you see the dance? Of course, you just saw it. But here is a new version of the millennials. You want to see it? You give comment on this, okay?
Well, I'm hoping they're going to be wearing the high heels stilettos. all the grown men wearing high heels and
High
dancing
heels?
in high heels. Yeah.
Why did you see some young Filipino wearing high heels?
They all wear high heels when they dance.
Where?
Like on America's Got Talent and Filipinos Got Talent.
America's Got Talent?
Yeah, all the Filipinos who dance wear super high heels. All
So
the
what do you
men.
think of that? Isn't it talent?
It's something. I'm not sure what it is. I know
It's
what.
something.
It's something. Either they're gonna break their ankles in doing it, or
Okay. You mean this one? You mean this guy? Yes, exactly. That is the one.
Welcome to America's Got Talent. What's your name, please?
We are the Junior News System from Manila, Philippines.
So are you impressed with them?
I'm impressed every time. I don't know what keeps them from breaking their ankles.
But what about this? Tell me if you're impressed with these kids, okay?
All right.
And then you just tell me if you want to stop, and then you give your reaction, okay?
All right.
Mga kababayan, turn up! Tayo'y Pilipino, kahit anong kulay ng balat, isa sa puso, mabatanggalo, Bisaya o Ilocano, walang tatalo sa bansik ng ating tubo. Isigaw ng malakas ang ating panalo, huwag nang pag-usapan ng mga negatibong pangyayari sa mampanikana sa mundo. Kinabukasan na natin to panalo. Yeah. Keep one in your mouth when you're lying. I stay on my business or watch you dying. I'm taking my people to heights where you crying, but regular living, and that's what I'm trying to prove. Instead of just lying and booth. First true Filipino rapper on the news. Sit enjoy it if you're cool. Haters can snooze while I put my city on the map. 22 double O, Longible City, no cap. Never forgetting the street where my cousin would sit when we always just listen to rap. Kendrick, M and ASAP with some metal and mammy, we turn up with that. Been mundane till the sun came, now we won't.
Are you impressed?
I am not impressed. I mean, how embarrassing it is. They're voguing. People haven't vogued since 1988. You know?
I didn't know about that.
So these guys are copying Madonna's voguing with some basic hip hop moves. Now, if they were wearing high heels
Okay.
and doing flips, I'd be impressed because those dudes are for real. If they had something a bit more original, I'd be impressed. But don't go Vogue. Voguing is like so out of vogue.
Hey, you know what?
Their parents were young when they were voguing. I mean, you don't... This whole thing and what they did with some basic hip hop.
There's nothing wrong with voguing. I mean,
No, there's
you
nothing
know,
wrong with it, but it's not modern. If I'm a young kid, I'd want something new and different. I wouldn't want them copying what my grandparents danced to.
Oh, you know, it's just like fashion. It keeps coming back, you know?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't come back.
Oh, come on.
Look, I didn't jitterbug because my parents jitterbugged,
So what
okay?
is wrong with that? It's really cute. I find it like, oh wow, that is really cute. That is new to me. I didn't see that.
You didn't see voguing.
I did not.
Oh, don't tell me you didn't. It was all the rage when you were young. When you were dancing in elementary school, you were voguing.
I did not.
You did too.
So that is new to me.
I'm gonna ask,
Isn't it good?
I'm going to ask your brother.
Isn't it good?
I bet your brother taught you to vogue. I have seen some great hip hop dancers from the Philippines.
Okay.
I saw them in Singapore. I've seen them on TV. These
So are you
guys,
telling me that they are bad?
I'm telling you, they're unoriginal.
Okay.
They're boring.
But, oh my God, China.
I just expect more from the Filipinos than what I'm getting here.
Hey, they choreographed just a day. And you know what they're wearing? You
They're
forgot
wearing
it?
a barong. I have 2 of those.
You get how many again?
2.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
I did, and I danced in a barong.
Okay, this is how he looks, guys, with his barong.
And if I remember right, you were like, man, you're super sexy in your barong.
Anyway, so let's continue. But there's nothing wrong with, recalling all the past of the dancing in the past. It's good, you know. I'm sure that the original dancers, the original choreographers of that dance would be so happy and so glad. Remember who the guy who was drinking this famous drink in TikTok? The guy who is the skating
The
board?
skating board, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but,
he became very famous.
but
you
he
know,
was doing his
original-
thing, and he was original. These guys are
come on.
anything but original. Nobody drinks cranberry juice on a skateboard.
But it was singing the the
Well, you
song
can sing an old
50
song.
years ago. 50
Yes.
years ago. You can dance also. You know, the
It was
dance that I wanted
freedom.
it years ago.
It was completely original. It was super original.
You know that this is the first dancer who choreographed after a day of Ismail's exposure on Wish Bus? Whatever, Charming. Let's continue. Watch this. Watch this.
Like a kid in a trap, hey, I've been in Spain, but the letter S is silent. I'm claiming my reign like a king so I can water crops for surviving. These bars never done, 3 stars in the sun, hey, blue, red, draped down on a flag, no, we never fear none. Most of us didn't grow up with a trust fund, know that I'm willing to kill for a loved one. I'm on a move from nothing to someone, reminding my people to shout. Tayo Filipino, kahit anong kulay ng balat, isa sa puso, mapatagalong Bisaya o Ilocano, walang tatalo sa boses ng ating dugo. Isigaw ng malakas ang ating panalo, huwag nang mag-usapan ng mga negatibong pangyayari sa mga paningana sa mundo. Kinabukasan na natin to. Hey, kung inakala mong isang lingwahe lang kaya gamitin ni Easy, may laka mapapala kung ganyan ka mag-isip kay bathala ka sisingil utang na galing sa loob na lumutang, hinain sa turon na may pusang sinaing sa Ilocano, okay, alright.
So,
Well,
for
they-
me, that was so cute. Oh my God, that is so cute.
You know, it's
Very
better than I
smooth.
could do.
Like a violin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you impressed in the last part? Before I stopped?
Well, other than
So cute.
he bumped his ass on the ground when he did his flip. But,
Let's keep watching.
Ng Filipino, despite any turmoil, I'll be proud of my soil. Bakit? Kasi tayo'y Filipino, kahit anong kulay ng balat, isa sa puso, mapatagalong Bisaya o Ilocano, walang tatalo sa
You look
Well,
so sad.
you know, it goes back to what I said at the beginning of this whole process. It was about raise the flag. And at the end of this, the dude comes on wearing the flag, screaming,
Filipino!
yay, Filipino.
Filipino!
You know, it was all in preparation for the Miss Universe pageant coming up here.
Yes.
You know, all of this is getting ready for everybody to come together.
You are correct.
So you're getting
And
proud.
when you say, like, when Miss Universe comes, you know what's going to happen, right?
Well, I mean, I lived in Puerto Rico for many years, and I know what's going to happen.
I know you're going to say about Puerto Rican people. I know.
But they're just as passionate and way more violent.
And remember that Philippines is also a powerhouse for a beauty pageant.
Yeah, but they don't attack each other and beat each other up before the pageants. They do in the Philippines. I mean, in Puerto Rico.
But anyway, you know what's going to happen in Miss Universe, okay?
Well, these guys are going to sit there with their Philippine shirts on, and they're going to be popping and locking and popping.
But anyway, I'm very proud here.
Yeah,
wearing a Philippine flag.
Yeah,
So what can you say
yeah.
about it? It was the last, you know? The dances, you know,
I mean, I'm
really amazed.
I found it unoriginal, and I wish they had taken a couple more days to prepare versus what they did.
That
The
is one
choreography
day.
was.
You know, there's coordination.
So why are you making excuses for
There
these
is coordination.
guys? You don't know they didn't get a copy of this music 6 months ago and been working on this for 6 freaking months.
Oh my God, no way.
Guess what?
You know, Ismail, in fact, was so impressed that these really young kids here in this city, from this city, you know, they posted after he exposed there on Wish Bus. You know, that's really amazing. But they're professional dancers, or maybe they're mayor there. Come on. And you know, where are they performing? In front of that city hall. But because of my, I don't know what happened to this YouTube. So I copied it. And even though I already cropped the name Ormoc City there, it appeared. But salute to these young kids from Ormoc City!
Yeah, so young kids from Ormoc, I probably will not be sleeping with my wife tonight. She's kicking me out of the bed.
So, but anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this premiere today. So you should say hi to them first. You know,
Well,
you should not greet
hi.
them.
Oh, I'm gonna
This
do
is a premiere, you know.
Okay, so congratulations on all your success. I'm happy you found something that you're passionate about.
Who are you addressing this speech to?
The both do the rapper and the dancers.
Okay.
You know.
They're not connected anyway.
Well, they are by music.
By music,
So,
yeah.
but what I would say is,
Ismail inspired these young kids.
you know, I would try to amp up the social commentary in my songs and make it more about the life struggles, not just being proud. And if you're gonna pop and lock, you need a little more practice there. So from the dancers.
Oh my God, Charming! I'm really scared that you cannot enter the Philippines.
I'm gonna be banned.
Oh my God.
I will be. My picture will be in all the airports. Don't let this man in, because he defiled our.
All right, guys. So disclaim. Oh my
Folks.
God, on behalf of my husband, you know, on behalf of my husband, please. I am DDS. I am the strong member of DDS. Remember DDS? Duterte diehard supporter. Supporter. Yes. So on behalf of me, Tatay Digong, please. I love my country. I'm your full supporter here. So. Yeah, so guys, this is just all about, you know, for fun. And I hope that you are enjoying, the participation of Rock the Ball here. Chris and Ginto already gave up. He already got tired. So thank you so much for coming to the premiere. Can you say something to our premiere visitors tonight?
Bald is better.
Yeah, so next week, guys. So thank you so much for coming to our premiere.
So, and by the way, I wear this hairstyle not because I don't have beautiful flowing hair, because I do, but to support the children who have cancer and who are no longer able to keep their hair. So I wear this in honor of the small children. So.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yes, guys, he got this jacket, and I remember when he was really bald.
Yes. So bald was, my celebration.
You came up with how much was it?
$7,000 I raised for children's cancer.
Yeah. So anyway, shout out to
Rock the Bald.
No, the foundation. So shout out to Saint Baldrick's Foundation. So Chris at the time raised $7,000 for the
childhood cancer.
childhood cancer.
And I wear
Childhood
this,
cancer?
and I wear this in honor of the
Cancer,
children
kids, whatever.
who are going through chemotherapy.
Alright, so guys, that's all about for today. This is Filipina Wife-Abroad. Please like this video and subscribe.
Raise the flag.
Yeah.
Filipino pride.
Bye. Hey, why are you there? Why are you there?